Therefore, now seventh point will be, let me write this seventh point, coronal section, in which it is a simple coronal section. We show here the two mandibular processes. Here we show the two mandibular there will be development of the two maxillary processes. These are the maxillary processes. We have already discussed this stage, the first pharyngeal arch. Now, maxillary process will fuse with, if you recollect, they have fused with the, coming up with the lateral nasal process. This structure will be lateral nasal process, and in between there will be median nasal process, which will later on develop into nasal septum. Now this is the median nasal process. Therefore, as it is a coronal section, this is a coronal section we are showing, and here if you draw here, these are the globular swellings, and these globular swellings will fuse with each other and develop into primitive palate. Now step number 7, in step number 7, what we are showing is the two palatine processes will develop from maxillary process. These two palatine processes which develop from the maxillary process, they will migrate medially. They will migrate medially towards each other. So as they are migrating medially towards each other, they will fuse with each other in the midline and with the caudal end of the nasal septum. And therefore now we show the fusion. Here we show that they will fuse, in the next diagram let us show, they will fuse with each other, and this is how the palatine processes of maxilla have fused with each other. From above we will show the entire nasal septum. This will be the nasal septum caudal end which has fused, and we will show on either side, these are the lateral nasal processes, and these lateral nasal processes, remember that also we have discussed, will develop into the ala, that is the nostrils. Therefore this nose is developed, anterior nasal aperture. These two are the nasal cavities. So this will be the nasal cavity. This is the diagram of coronal section. We are looking from the front. Similarly, here we are going to complete the maxillary, as well as this will be maxillary process, and here we show these two maxillary, and we show the development of these two are the mandibular processes. We will complete this diagram, mandibular, and we know that these mandibular processes will fuse with each other. Maxillary. And this yellow, we will show it as development of permanent palate. This will be permanent palate. The two palatine process of maxilla fused with each other. And this will be known as now nasal septum. So therefore, now correlate these two diagrams. Once again, these two processes, if we give the name to these two processes, palatine process of maxilla. Please note down, this is very important, palatine process of maxilla, step number 7. they will migrate towards each other. Palatine processes of maxilla migrating towards each other. They will fuse with the lower caudal end of the nasal septum. As they fuse with each other and with the caudal end of nasal septum, they will develop into permanent palate. Now the same thing I will fill up in the first diagram. This yellow color come on this side. We will fill up here, and if I fill this with yellow color, this is how I will fill the permanent palate. So therefore, this is how the permanent palate is developed, which the portion which I am coloring. And now, here, primitive posterior nares, I am going to rub it, and I am going to show that there will be attachment of nasal septum, the same nasal septum. This is the nasal septum caudal end which is attaching, and here I will leave a small foramen. Here I will leave a small foramen. At this level, this structure will be permanent palate, primitive palate. This permanent palate anteriorly will fuse with the primitive palate which is already there. Above, in the median plane, it will fuse with the caudal end of the nasal septum. Therefore, the permanent palate, the two palatine processes of maxilla, they will fuse and form the permanent palate, and that will be, please note down, that will be the anterior 3/4 of the entire hard palate, anterior 3/4. What about posterior 1/4? Posterior 1/4 of the two palatine processes of maxilla will not fuse with the nasal septum. No. Then that posterior 1/4, here I will draw, this posterior 1/4 will remain hanging down. This posterior 1/4 will remain hanging down like a curtain, and that will develop into soft palate. So this is how the soft palate will develop. Once again I will tell you in short, soft palate will develop only by the fusion of palatine process of maxilla in the posterior 1/4. But that will not fuse with the nasal septum, caudal margin of nasal septum. And therefore, as it will not fuse with the caudal margin of nasal septum, it will hang down like a curtain, and that will develop into soft palate. What about hard palate? Hard palate is developed only by fusion of palatine process of maxilla in the anterior 3/4. And these palatine processes of maxilla, they both fuse with each other, right and left, and they fuse with the caudal margin of nasal septum. Therefore, they develop into hard palate. This is the complete development of palate. This is how the palate will pass through all the stages. Hard palate, soft palate. Now, the lower 1/4, posterior 1/4, lower margin of nasal septum has not fused with the palate. Only the anterior part of the nasal septum, caudal end of nasal septum has fused with the hard palate. This lower part of the nasal septum in the posterior 1/4 will remain open, and that opening will develop into, here, please note down, it will develop into permanent posterior nares. That was primitive posterior nares. Now this will be permanent posterior nares. That means through this, nasal cavity will open into nasopharynx. This is the last stage in development.